Hey! Hey! I'm here. Ah, hands. Hi! Hi, everybody! I'm behind the prosecutor's stand today because it looked better. So, I guess I'm Prosecutor Cream. How's everybody doing? You excited? I'm excited. I haven't even started my save. Okay. Let's do that now. Also, tell me if I'm too quiet compared to the music. I am not sure if I am. If you have trouble hearing me while I'm playing, let me know, and I'll mess with the settings. Excited. Oh no! Somebody's dead! Who's surprised? Nobody. There's so much death in this game. I hope you're prepared. That looks like tomatoes. That is the brightest blood.
I've got to find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it.
Nefarious. What should Phoenix sound like? Boy, I am nervous. Oh no. What's Mia sound like?
Right.
Oh, hi, Chief.
I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on murder trials right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you and your client as well.
Hi, Euryxia. Well, that's good. At least you get to look for a little while. It's good to see you here. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor.
A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case?
Yeah. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. I can't read for crap. This will be good practice for me. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney.
Well, that's news to me.
Yep. I'm still getting used to streaming and talking a lot, so this seems like the perfect game for that. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. Oh god, I hate this guy so much. I have no idea. I have no idea what he should sound like.
My life, everything, it's all over. Is that your client screaming over there?
Yeah, it's him.
Death, despair, oh! I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna die! It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah, sigh.
Ralph Wiggums, yeah.
Nick! Hey there, Larry.
Dude, I'm so guilty! Tell them I'm guilty!
Give me the death sentence!
I ain't afraid to die!
What? What's wrong with you, Larry?
Oh, it's all over! I'm finished! I can't live in this world without her! I can't!
Who took her away? Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this?
I just realized that at your angle of if your back starts to get tired, you can rest your person. Yeah, I suppose technically. Lots of bouncing. You can see it. You can see how bouncy they are. Way more from the side. This is why the other day I tweeted, sometimes I look at my boobs, I'm just like, dang, those are huge, because I never see them from this angle. And then I was setting this up, and yeah, they're freaking huge, man. Hypnotic.
Aw, Nick, you gotta tell me, who took my baby away?
The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you. Gasp! My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts, my best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. No kidding, I really hate this guy, oh my god. He's like the worst. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That and I owe him one, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. And that's just what I'm doing. That's just what I'm going to do. I'll do my best not to injure myself on the table. Boing, boing. You want to know what else is great? My hair. I love how wibbly my hair is. You don't get to see it often. But now you do. It's wibbly. So wibbly. Oh, that was a big bounce. Gavel.
The court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
What voice did I literally just give the judge? I don't remember. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm, a little nervous.
Your conduct during this trial... Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you don't control your nerves.
I said don't control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Oh, okay, bye, Eurexia. I hope to see you later. Maybe I'll still be streaming. I intend to do, like, the first 2 cases at least. The first case is really short. It's a trial case. I don't even think it has, like a, what's it called? A phase where you're looking around to find clues. Investigation phase. ...
Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think you should have a test.
I sound like a strong bad. Like a bad strong bad impression for a judge. I didn't mean to do that to him.
I think we should test to ascertain your readiness.
Yes, Your Honor. Gulp. Hands shaking. Eyesight fading.
The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case.
Larry Butts. I'm not dumb. The defendant? Well, that would be Larry Butts, Your Honor.
Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial.
tell me what's the victim's name? I don't know. Court record, tab. Cindy's autopsy. Oh, our profiles. Cindy Stone. Okay, her name is Cindy Stone. Phew, I know this one. I'm glad I read the case report to cover so many times. It's... wait, uh-oh. No, wait, I haven't forgotten. I'm right here. I've definitely just looked at it. I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank.
Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up for this? You don't even know the victim's name?
Oh, the victim, of course. I know the victim's name. I, just forgot. Temporarily.
I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press tab.
I already did this!
Remember to check it off. Do it for me. Please, I'm begging you.
Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case?
Cinder block. Cindy Stone.
The victim's name is Cindy Stone.
Correct.
No, that's Manfred von Karma. Now, tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was hit in the head with a blunt force object. We saw it in the cutscene. She was struck once by a blunt force object.
Correct.
You've answered all of my questions. I see no reason why you shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then. First, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor? As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt force object. Would you explain to the court just what the object was? The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see the court exceptions to evidence. Statue added to the court record.
Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use tab to check the court record frequently. She's gonna get mad.
Bang, bang. Oh, yeah. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls defendant Mr. Larry Butts to the stand.
Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate.
Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Look at this dumb, smug little face. I wanna mush it. I wanna bap him in the newspaper. He's awful. Awful. Mr. White, is it not true the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy! We were great together! We were Romeo and Juliet! Cleopatra and Mark Antony!
Didn't they all die? Yeah, they did, Larry.
I wasn't dumped! She just wasn't taking my calls or seeing me ever. What's it to you anyway? Mr. Budge! Mr. Budge, what you describe is genuinely what it means to be dumped. In fact, she completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the other day before the murder.
Hi, Ripper Ducky. You came in at an interesting time. I'm gonna be cracking up this whole time. What do you mean, one of them? Lies! All of it! Lies! I don't believe a word of it!
Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died.
Passport added to the court records.
Indeed, she is returned. Indeed, she appears to be returned to the day before the murder.
I did not say that right at all. Dude, no way!
The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears she had several sugar daddies.
Daddies? Sugar?
Yes, older men that gave her money and gifts.
Thank you for the compliment on my quote-unquote top-tier voice acting.
Dude! We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now?
Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I? I'm gonna listen to Mia. My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog! I'm gonna die! I'm just gonna drop dead! Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm going to get to the bottom of this!
Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused may reconsider everyone.
Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is not looking good.
Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, didn't you?
Or did you not?
Gulp! Well, did you or did you not?
I'm shocked, I tell you. I don't think I meant it, no. Larry, oh, he shows up so many times in the series. And he's awful every time, and you always want to punch him in the face. This is a fitting first case to want to punch Larry in the face. Well, maybe I did, and maybe I didn't. Uh-oh, he went. What do I do? I guess it's time for him to answer, honestly. Tell the truth. But with my mind. Shockwaves through my mind. I can't, I'm sad. My leap motion doesn't let me point. I have a weak pointing finger. Like, that's the wrong hand. This is the right hand. This is the best I can do. Objection. 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 Someday I'll get a proper setup to track my hands more so I can go further out. Objection. Objection. Yeah, obviously I'd make a perfect lawyer. Yeah, I was there. I went.
Order. Well, Mr. Butts?
Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man, so like I didn't see her. His objection. Oh my god. Winston Payne. I love his name though. Winston Payne. Winston Payne.
Your Honor, the defendant is lying.
Lying?
prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts' lying. Well, that simplifies matters. Who is the witness? The man who found the victim's body just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. Yes, Your Honor.
This is bad.
On the day of your murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Shaw to his stand.
This smug motherfucker.
Mr. Shaw, you sell newspaper subscriptions, and is this correct?
What voice did I give this guy again?
Oh, yes. Yes, newspapers, yes.
Mr. Shaw, you may proceed with the testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder.
I want to flick him.
I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing the apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead! I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1:00 p.m. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant, sitting right over there.
Larry, why didn't you tell me the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that.
I have to think of something else to do.
Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working?
His voice kills me. Thank God he's only in this case.
Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during blackouts? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones don't function normally. The phone that Mr. Shaw used was one of those.
That was a brick of a phone. You can tell this was made a long time ago.
Your Honor, I have a record of blackout for your perusal.
Blackout record. Added to court records.
No, Mr. Wright.
Yes? Yes, Your Honor?
You may begin your cross-examination.
Cross-examination, Your Honor?
All right. This is the real deal.
Well, what exactly am I supposed to do?
Why, you expose the lies of the testimony the witness just gave.
Lies? What? He was lying?
Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is this client really guilty?
How do I prove he's not?
You hold the key. It's the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find a contradiction between the court records and the witness's testimony. Then, once you've found that
this is running. Okay, she's telling me how to. Yeah, I'm gonna present it and rub it in his face. Okay.
Okay. Open the court records with tab and point to the contradiction in the testimony.
Okay. I got you, babe. Got you, hottie. I'm gonna miss you when you're gone. It's gonna be sad. Witness's account. I was going door to door selling. Oh, I know. Let me look at this. No, this.
Aha! Here's the contradiction.
She died between 4 and 5, and he said it was at 1. For some reason, he seems like a scam. Yeah, most likely. Aha! Take that! We're a little ahead of ourselves. We have to get there.
Mon Dieu!
Backspace. Thinking of strange. Blah 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 blah. Tab.
Objection!
I object. You found the body at 1 p.m.? You're sure?
Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain.
Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes that the time of death is sometime after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain that 3-hour gap, huh? Huh, Mr. Suspicious Pants? Oh yeah, sweating now, aren't you? I got my eye on you. I'm watching you. You're real sus right now.
Oh,
Objection! This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time.
after his testimony, I found it hard to believe. Mr. Solid, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, Wright. Whoa, way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out the contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and their whole story falls apart. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony? Whoop!
Illuminati, Illuminati, Illuminati.
Thank you for the donation, Rubber Ducky. I'll give you a bounce. Bouncy, bouncy. Look at how nice my hair bounces too. Oh. Yeah. This is how you be a good lawyer, obviously, which is just fake it till you make it. Hair flip. Oh no. Okay, we're good. I was recalibrating myself at my desk. Yes, drill hair. Oh, did you guys not know I had drill hair? Love my drill hair. Drill hair alert. I worked very hard on these hair physics, so appreciate them. Okay, I'm done.
Would you care to give your testimony again?
Hand boob alert.
You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time.
It was probably coming from the television. How could it come from the television when there was a blackout and you couldn't use the phone because there was a blackout? I see you. You're lying. You're a lying little lying face. He's lying. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. Yeah, that totally makes sense. Gotcha.
That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a tape program.
Impossible! There was a blackout.
Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Oh, I'm gonna cross-examine him, alright. I'm gonna cross-examine him to to the ground.
Right. You know what to do.
I've got this one. I'm gonna give it to him good. The time of the discovery.
You see, I found the body when I heard the time.
When I found the body, I heard the time.
There was a voice saying the time.
Oh, I don't need to say this again. Where was it? Probably coming from the television. Tab! Blackout! Objection! Oh. I bent down way too low. got into pressing that button for objection. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. Like Tim Allen. That's what that sounds like to me. You couldn't have heard the television or a video.
Well, The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sard?
No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Wait, I remember now.
Mr. Sard? The court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility.
That and, you seem rather... Oh, but...
You seem rather distraught.
My apologies, My apologies, Your Honor. He's not gonna plead the fifth, he's trying to blame it on somebody else, and if he pleads the fifth, then he looks sus. He looks highly suspect. It must have been a shock finding the body. One second. I realize that we're gonna go to the end of this. I realize I should really have water if I'm gonna be reading all of this text.
Well, Mr. Sard, let's hear your testimony one more time, please.
Perfect time for me to go get water. Okay, I'll be right back. Shh. Don't miss me too much. I'll leave you with the music. There you go. Okay, we're back. Hi. I filled up my water bottle. It's right. It's right. Let's. And come on, hands. Invisible water bottle. Where's my other hand? Come on. My other hand doesn't want to come. There we go. Invisible water bottle. Okay.
Actually, I didn't hear it. The time. I didn't hear the time. I saw it. See? He saw it, because he's Mr. Saw It. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The murder weapon was the sculpture of the thinker. The murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. No. Liar. Liar.
The defense may cross-examine the witness.
Gladly. Saw the time, huh? Let's see the clock. Oh, okay. He's gonna say that the murder weapon was a clock, but we don't know that yet. Big liar. Big lies. Okay, where does he say it was the murder weapon? Yep, there it is. Boop. Beep. Boop. Objection! Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was a statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? Bitch? What? You with your objections and your evidence. Just who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Saw It.
Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock.
Your Honor, if I may.
Yes.
Yes, Mr. Penn. As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies.
I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness' testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problem with this testimony now?
Yes!
Your Honor,
there is a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is if he was holding it in his hands. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly, a contradiction. Yeah.
Indeed.
The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying. You were inside of the apartment on the day of the murder. What? Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with that clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. Yeah. That was the sound you heard.
Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Saw It.
The sound must have left quite the impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time.
Objection! What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture.
Baseless? Just look at the witness' face.
Would the witness care to elaborate?
Did you strike the victim with the clock?
That day, I never... Look, the clock, I heard, no, I mean, I saw... Shut up, I hate you! It was him, I tell you, I saw him! He killed her, and he should burn, give him death!
He ripped off his toupee. You love a good witness meltdown moment. Order in the court, I say.
Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claim.
The dude, he basically fucking admitted it. He's fucking having a meltdown.
Mr. Wright,
Your Honor,
you claim the sound of the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence?
yeah, I mean, I watch a lot of Law and Order, and they definitely do that sometimes in that. Never have the person that's on trial get on the witness stand because a prosecutor will be able to wring that out of them.
Do you have any evidence?
The whole case is riding on this. I'd better think it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Shaw heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you... She was in Paris. That's why the passport is in the court record. Because she was in Paris. And that's why. That's why it was 1 o'clock. Time zones. Try sounding the clock. Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. Beep. I think it's 8:25.
That's certainly a strange way to announce the time.
Well, he is the thinker, after all.
So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright?
Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now?
It's 11:25. Eck!
I forgot to close my door. Stay. I'm back. As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Saw heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Saw, try to talk your way out of this one. Making Phoenix way too sassy. Ha! Ha ha! You forgot one thing. Uh-oh. What's he talking about now? While it may seem like the clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing! How do you know it was running 3 hours slow the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case! I can! I have her passport! I got this! I can object with my weak hand. Weak objection. Objection. He's right. How am I gonna prove that? Have some faith in yourself, Phoenix. Damn it, I was so close.
Mr. Wright, It seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim.
Yes, Your Honor.
This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately.
Bang. This ends the cross-examination of Mr. Sot.
I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal! A criminal! You lawyers are all slime.
Grr, I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Mia's about to smack him.
Not so fast, Mr. Sot.
Chief.
Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think!
But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow on the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that.
Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Not outside of the box, out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason, and you'll have your proof. Right. Yes, boob hand. Always boob hand. Forever, Bap. Come on, Bap. Can you think of the reason why the clock would be 3 hours slow? Yes, she was in Paris. It's not actually 3 hours slow. It's like 12 hours slow or something. Not 12 hours, like a lot of hours. Or fast? I don't know, time zones. Wait! Maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that you can prove it right. Find it and let them have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim?
Of course. There's a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Ha!
Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off. Let's see the evidence that proves the clock was running slow. Passport! Take that!
The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here in Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. and the next day there.
That's a good thing to say when you're guilty, yeah.
You're gonna see boob hand a lot more today because of the angle. But that's okay. I kinda like boob hand. It makes me unique.
The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast.
The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. Boob hand! It's because I'm leaning forward. That's why the time you heard when you struck her on the head in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sot? I say, or should I say, Mr. Did It?
Order, I say.
Well,
this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness?
he was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly. and find the true culprit at the same time.
Thank you, Your Honor.
At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds defendant Mr. Larry Butts not guilty.
Yay, party!
And with that, the court is adjourned.
It turns out that Frank Saw was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. Wow, he was casing the joint. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Saw let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Saw grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find and... thwack. Bleeding tomato juice. August, let's see. Is there a way to make it so you can't see my cursor? Because it makes it not look as nice. Gitaru man. I think it's this. Capture cursor. No. I fixed it. I'm smart. Phew! I still can't believe we won.
Right. Good job in there. Congratulations.
Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you.
Not at all. Not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note.
I've never seen the Chief look this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over. Why did my hand do that? My hand's on my desk. That was weird. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Aw, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon.
Oh, I wish.
Good. Wait, no, I mean bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. ... But my Cindy Windy gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was a... Nah, never mind.
Congratulations, Harry.
Harry?
Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts, innocent.
Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, my treat.
Oh, no, I couldn't.
Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. He's just seeing titties and running for it. I can respect it. She is a hottie. Oh, hey! Here, take this. It's a present.
A present? For me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that...
Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me.
Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento.
Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you just want to cry? He got cock-blocked, yes. Forever. But again, he deserves to get cock-blocked. I wouldn't want Larry Butts anywhere near me. I wouldn't touch him with a 99.5-foot pole.
Are you so sure?
Excuse me?
I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way.
Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay.
Oh, I'm not sympathizing, really.
Isn't that right? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Huh? Oh, yeah, right. It's the statue. What the heck is she? It's the murder weapon. He made it. She brought it with her. Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. Huh? What about that clock? This is a clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled.
Whatever, she probably just needed a clock, that's all.
You think so? That's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling.
Well, make of it what you will.
Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really? I am. Thanks. Hope that made him feel a little better. Right. I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right. Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner? On me. We'll drink a toast to the innocent butts. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah, part at least. You'll have to tell me more about that sometime. Maybe over drinks. And so, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have a friend." And I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us. Unless you count the clock he gave me. I didn't know it then. But that clock was soon going to be part of the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. It's coming. The end. It's happening. It's about to happen, and it's gonna be so sad. Yes, save my progress. Wow, save slots. Ring! Hello? This is Maya.
Hey Maya, it's me.
Mia, what's up? You haven't called me in a while.
Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been?
Well, lonely. It's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place.
That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask.
I know. You want me to hold evidence for you, right?
Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here.
I gotcha. So what is it this time?
It's a clock.
A clock?
Yeah, it's made to look like the statue of the thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always liked toys.
Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis.
Now. You know I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now.
Huh? It's not working? That's lame.
I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. I put some paper inside instead.
Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yeah. Can you come by the office? Wait, why did that have... That definitely was Mia. It shouldn't have been green. Can you come by the office tonight, say 9 o'clock, to pick it up? I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis, but I expect dinner. Something good, like burgers. I could really go for a good burger. Okay. We'll hit the usual joint. Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis, see you soon. Yep, I'll be waiting, Maya. Burgers.
Eat your burgers, Apollo.
It's actually onigiri. They translate onigiri to burgers in this for some reason. Conversation recorded, September 5th. What year? Who knows? September 5th, 9 o'clock, 9:27 a.m. Can't read time. Faye & Co. Law Office. No. I think in the original version it did have the dates, and if you look it up, the dates are around, so you can peruse and figure it out. There's no way you can make something with giant cordless phones timeless. And all the phones are flip phones and Nokia phones. Why are they translating onigiri into burgers? I know that they've translated onigiri into sandwiches on 4Kids. I'll one second. I'll go get the video that I'm talking about. If you haven't seen it, it's worth watching. Here we go. Why is it so low quality? Why is it 480p? Oh, it's because it's from more than 5 years ago, and for some reason that makes everything 480p. Isn't that annoying? Anyway. I'll just link it. No. Where's Mozilla? Don't mind me fumbling. I think I have this. Okay. Is it here? Yeah! Okay.
Ah, Los Angeles. Truly the greatest city in these United States of America. I, for one, am proud to live in a country with as rich a history and culture as ours. Something about this seems off. Don't be ridiculous, Apollo. Now come, and let's all enjoy a traditional American meal around the traditional American kotatsu.
The traditional
Eat your hamburgers, Apollo.
Kotatsu. Oh, I didn't get to the best part of the song. Oh well. Hi. Don't mind me. But yeah, that's one of my favorite clips.
Now, Miss Faye, I'll take that. I'll take what's mine, the papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Faye, you're a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the thinker that swallowed those papers. How could you know? You are, wait, cogniferous? Cogniferous? You are not cogniferous of my background. Gathering information is my business, you see.
I should have been more careful.
My dear Miss Faye, I am so very sorry. But I am afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence, Farewell, Miss Faye. Your eternal reward.
Red, white, blue. Most likely, but that guy is like really bougie, and he says things in a way. He says things like cogniferous. He wants to sound smart, so he says dumb stuff. Hence the lockjaw like voice.
Vampires pretending to be humans, pretending to be vampires. How avant-garde.
Uh-oh, I'm late. Huh, that's strange. Guess the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. What's that smell? Blood? Can you really smell fresh blood that easily, Phoenix? You got a dog nose there? I'm kinda calling bullshit. Mia! Maybe she's in her office. That smell. Blood! Sis! Someone's there. Chief? Chief? Chief! Who are you? Thud. The strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. I went back to the chief where she lay under the window. My waifu. She's gone. Her body is still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade. No, she's not alive. She dead. She dies in the first official case. Until finally, she was cold. Chief. Some shards of glass are shattered on the floor. They seem to be the remains of a glass light stand. Why would you have a glass light stand? That sounds dangerous. Let's look at her body. Chief. It's hard seeing her like this, but if there are any clues here. She was struck on the head with a blunt force object. She probably died instantly. The thinker, lying next to her, must have been the murder weapon. We will avenge you! There are some sort of glass shards near the chief's body. These must be pieces of the glass stand lying broken in the back of the room. Words! Glass shards under her, huh? Nothing else seems like a clue here. A piece of paper. It must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? Uh-oh. But she died instantly. How did she have time to write that? A word is written in blood on this scrap of paper. Maya. Did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from a department store dated yesterday. I think that's enough snooping around for now. I'd better call the police and find out what that girl was doing here. Right, I better call the police. Huh? That's funny. A few of the screws on the receiver are missing. It looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Police! Yes, come. We're gonna do something breathy with this woman. I hate her too. Yes, come quickly. What? What was that? Someone screaming from outside the window. She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. She's got a good boobie though, even if she is deplorable. I guess we're done looking in here. I mean, I didn't look at the thinker. It's encrusted with dried blood. How ironic that this became a murder weapon again. I guess we just leave. That girl just now. Where'd she go? I put her right there. Uh-oh. I hope she didn't run on me. Yeah! Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? Sounds of malaise. It's okay. I work here. Maya Faye. Maya Faye? Maya. So Mia was writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt. I never thought there'd be a use for evidence like this outside of a courtroom. I mean, maybe you shouldn't show it to her. Oh wait, no, I have to hit present. Present. One second. There we go. Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt. That's my name! Why? Why would she write my name? Yes, Maya is important. No spoilers. I know who Maya is. If you haven't seen this yet, I won't spoil it for you. Please just calm down. Why would sis write my name? Uh-oh. Now I've done it. The police! Sounds like they're coming this way.
Freeze! Police!
Oh, it's Gumshoe.
Alright, I'm Gumshoe. Dick Gumshoe. Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe, see?
Gumshoe? What an odd name.
We received a report that the building across the way, see? Got a person saying they saw a murder.
It must have been that woman I saw.
Anyway, I don't want either of you moving an inch, okay?
Great. Just great. Maya, wait. She wouldn't have... Nah.
Whoa! Excuse me! Eek! This word Maya here mean anything to you?
That's my name.
What? The victim drew this here note in her own blood, see?
With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. Killer? I'm not— Case closed! You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am! I cannot do his voice. What? Mia's younger sister, Maya, was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. I have fun with the outlandish voices. I enjoy it. It makes me laugh. My eyes were plus it's practice. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. Wow, they have poor Maya locked up like a criminal. Oh, it's you, the lawyer. Good morning. Good morning. She looks so tired. Are you going to be my attorney? Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. Of course I will. First things first. I better get her cheered up. Yeah, of course I will. Yes, of course I will. Cheer up. Really? Whoa, did I say something wrong? Say the thing. Did I say the wrong thing? She looks sadder now. What's wrong? You don't think I can do it? No one could. Who would believe me? Even you, when you found me in the office, you looked at me like I had done it. Did I look at her like that? No, I never thought. It's okay. I understand. And I've also heard about you. Heard? Heard what about me? I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Today was my junior partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How'd that go? It was quite a scene. Honestly, I was on the edge of my seat the whole time. It's been a while. Ha! So he crashed and burned? He's a genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Huh. Sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get in trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. That's what she said. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Mia, I know. Mia is a hottie. Like, oh my god, it's such a sin that they killed her so quickly. Let's talk to me. Let's talk to Maya. Maya. There's something I've been wanting to ask you. Yes? What's with that outfit? Oh, this is what all the acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say. Acolytes? Like people in religious training? What is it that you do? Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I am a spirit medium. In training. A spirit medium? I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange. So you're an acolyte, or medium in training. That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world. Wait a second. You said the Faye family? So, Mia was into this stuff too? Of course! She left the mountain to follow... Let's the air quotes. Oh, no. Hands, please. No air quotes. Hands say no today. Why have my hands stopped working? Hands. Hands. Why have my hands stopped working? Interesting. Anyway. She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class, too. I had no idea. Wait. What? So you're a real, honest-to-goodness spirit medium? Like with ESP and all that? Yes. In training. Well, can't you contact Mia's spirit then? We can just ask her who killed her. I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level. I thought that would be too easy. The day of the crime. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Yes. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. Evidence? Yes, that clock shaped like the clock shaped like the thinker. The one that Larry made. How could that have been evidence in a case? Right. She said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own words? Her own voice? Oh, I said words instead. Whoops. Yes. I'm pretty sure the conversation is on my cell phone. You recorded it? Yeah. I forgot how to delete those things. That's not something that just automatically happens. Like, I don't know what you're thinking. Oh, my hands are back. Now I can do the air quotes. Your cell phone. So you say that you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone. Let's hear it. Right. Oh, I just remembered that detective took my cell phone. Sorry. Oh, right, of course. Next time I see the Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it. I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay? Sure, thanks. Huh? Something the matter? I was wondering, could I ask you a favor? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave this to me a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could go and ask him to represent me? Sure, why not? I'll go ask. Thank you so much. I have no one else to turn to. What? Say, what about your parents? I see. Don't worry. Leave it to me. Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10. What? Tomorrow? Tomorrow. What if this guy refuses? They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me. When will that happen? They're giving me until 4 p.m. this afternoon. And visiting hours are almost up. I'd better hurry! Right. I'll be back. Back. Move. Let's go to this mysterious place. Grossberg Law Offices. September 6th. Grossberg Law Offices. According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. She couldn't say when he'd be back. It must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention run an office like this. I guess I'll just have to come back later. Well, fine, fuck you. I guess we're going back to the detention center? Hey! What is it? Did you meet the lawyer? Sorry. I haven't seen him yet. I see. I'd better go see if I can find this elite lawyer she's talking about. What about your family? I only have my sister. My father died when I was very young. And I don't know where my mother is. Don't know? She could still be alive? The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man, and he ruined our mother's life. Ruined? After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer, and she left the mountain. So, you live by yourself? Yes, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent, or I would lose my powers. I feel bad for her, all by herself up on that mountain. So, who was this man who ruined your mother? About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads, and they were getting desperate. Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they? The police convinced my mother to try and contact the victim. Wow, so what happened? The case was solved, we thought. You thought? The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police's consultation with the medium was all but carried out in secret, of course. But a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all of the papers that my mother was a fraud, and the medium jumped on it big time. My mother, became the laughingstock of the nation. I see. White. Excuse me? White? Yeah, real world issues, definitely. Spirit mediums and the like. That was his name. My sister told me. White? Huh. Let's try to talk to Mr. Grossberg again. Let's go. Let's do it. We can do it. Back. And move. Grossberg? Grossberg? You there? No. I guess I have to exhaust all of the things that I said to her. Okay, detention center. And then probably talk to Gumshoe. He's probably at the scene of the crime. Okay. The day of the crime. Could you please tell me about the day of the murder? Sorry, I know it must be hard. No, it's okay. All I've been doing for the last few hours is talking about it. I've kind of gotten used to it. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. That's the thinker clock that Larry made. It practically qualifies as a serial murderer by now. So then, when did you arrive at the office? It was right at 9. The lights were off and I could smell blood. What is this supernatural ability to smell blood among these people? I understand, like, old blood, like, you know, but fresh blood from the wound? That seems fishy. Then I found her, my sister. Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. Okay. Now, why is escape? I'm gonna change the keybinds, but not right now. Move. Law office. Let's see if Gumshoe is here. The office is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues.
Hey, you there! This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Sorry. Don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you? No, Phoenix Wright. How could anyone mistake me for Larry? I guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was a killer. And you're no killer, right? He was proven innocent. Right. And you were Detective Gumshoe. Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe? Right. At your service. Hang on. That's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. And don't go calling me Dick. Hey, Dick! Get over here! Yes, sir! Be right there. Ahem. You're her lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you'd better do it quick. Ooh. He thinks I'm Maya's lawyer.
I really like the music in this game. About Miss Faye, did you do an autopsy?
You want to know the results, eh?
Now don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright. You can see the report, but that's it. About Maya.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you aren't gonna win.
Why do you say that?
The city's put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution. Edgeworth. I'm sure you know what that means. You being a lawyer and all.
Prosecutor Edgeworth.
That's right, pal. Mr. Edgeworth himself. Wait, you do know him, don't you?
I know him. He's a feared prosecutor. He doesn't feel pain. He doesn't feel remorse. He won't stop until he gets his guilty verdict.
Oh, don't talk about him like that. You make him barely sound human. Still, I'm afraid this pretty much decides the case.
So, Edgeworth is on this one. He hasn't lost a case since he became a prosecutor at the incredibly young age of 20.
Wow, a prosecutor at 20, Jesus. God, 20 is still a baby.
Of course, there are rumors of back alley deals and forged evidence.
All I know for sure, how do you even become a prosecutor at 20? You have to go to law school and stuff, don't you?
Then again, there's another character that makes that even more questionable. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion. I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. I don't really want to present anything to him. I don't want to give him evidence. No, we're done talking. Okay. Oh my god, I keep hitting escape. As a matter of fact, okay, wait, where's... Can I not change the key points? Sinful. Okay, I'll just have to get used to hitting backspace. Move. Grossberg? Grossberg? You and your off? No. Let's look at the court record. Okay. Find him. Where the heck is the trigger? Let's see if we can present something to her. What about this? Why is your name on this piece of paper? Remember that receipt? You mean the one with my name on it? Any idea why she... Absolutely none. Do you trust me? Yeah, you've got an innocent face. I trust you. Why? Don't you think I did it too? No, I don't. It's just a hunch, but... That detective thinks I did it. I mean, I trust her. She's Maya's little sister. Why wouldn't I? I'm Mia's little sister. Like, why? What reason would she have to kill her sister? She's like a little baby. She's like 16. Well, here's the motive. Innocent until proven guilty. Zero motive to kill her sister. Okay, I have to present that. The note. I have to present the note to Gumshoe. Thank you for reminding me. Gumshoe. Groovin'. I was wondering, did you see Maya Faye's cell phone? Oh, that? I have that. Do you think you could give it back to me? Sure. I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer. Uh-oh. He's on to me. Tell him not so straight. Okay, I can't be straight with this guy, but what should I tell him? Something the matter? Oh, no, that carrying strap on the cell phone. This? It says Steel Samurai, Warrior of Neo Tokyo. The Steel Samurai, that action hero on TV? Yeah, you see, that strap is a collector's item. She was worried about it and might get lost if it went down to the precinct. That what she said? Yeah. Okay, pal. I wrote down all the numbers and she called anyway. Here you go. Seems he didn't notice the recorded conversations. I mean, it's not letting your emotions get the better of you. It's... If you're a lawyer, you can have a gut feeling, and she seems pretty genuine. Like... Usually, if somebody is guilty, like, You're gonna tell your lawyer if you're guilty. Not excluding her. I just trust her so far. She hasn't given me a reason not to trust her. When she starts admitting, like, when she starts excluding information, or if I catch her in a lie, then I won't trust her anymore. Like, innocent until proven guilty. No need to be suspicious of someone that hasn't shown any, like, she was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. And the cell phone is going to give her a reason to be there. We heard the conversation that they had. She wanted her to come. So, it's not like she was there for no reason. So, if she was there for no reason, that would be like, okay, she's there for murder. But since she had a previous engagement to meet her sister, to take the piece of evidence, it makes perfect sense for her to be there. Well, yeah, I know how it ends, but still, logic. They have a cordial relationship. And also, we know how it ends from the beginning. We saw the purple-haired guy smash the statue into her head. We already know who did it. The sneaky, slimy son of a gun. Check the court records to hear the recorded conversation. I guess I've asked all the questions I need to. You all done, pal?
Yes, thank you. I'll be heading out now.
Oh, wait. One more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning to talk to that witness. Anyway, you better not. No influence in the witness with your lawyerly ways, pal. I've watched a lot of Law and Order, like all of Law and Order SVU, so like, you get a feel for it. Gumshoe is just a big, lovable, dumb oaf. I love him. Come to think of it, I had completely forgotten about her. The witness? Yeah, Miss April May. I'm sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her.
Well, you just told me her name, Miss May, huh?
So you've sent her home already then?
You're trying your lawyerly tricks on me now. She's not going outside of her room until the trial.
So she's still at the hotel across the way. I guess I should know better
than to try and get a detective to leak information. You got that right, pal.
Time to pay a visit to Miss May. April May. Check. This is the conversation we saw at the beginning of the thingamajigger. See, she wanted to see her sister at 9. Oh, my head is in the way. Yeah, see, 9. Oh no, now I'm turned the wrong way. There we go. Let's go. Move. You think Grossberg's in yet? Let's check. Nope. Time to go to the Gatewater Hotel? Question mark. September 6th, Gatewater Hotel, room 303. Well, hello there, handsome.
Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth.
You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said, don't say anything to that lawyer, pal. Tee-hee.
Memo to self. Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder. OMG! This is all like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting. I can hardly contain myself. Oh, let me go freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness.
I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one.
What's this?
There's a screwdriver in this drawer. I wonder what's inside. Let's take a look.
Hey! Hey! What are you doing? No touching! Oh, bad boy! You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms, you know. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you?
Upset? I thought she was going to explode for a second there. I wonder what could be inside of the drawer. What you witnessed? Do you think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident.
Oh, observed incident. You sound just like a lawyer in the movies. I like a man with a big vocabulary.
Better not encourage her. You know that thing that occurred, happened the other day? The bad thing? What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it, pretty please?
Let me see. Dream on. If you want to know, you'll just have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer.
Oh boy. Could you just, who exactly are you?
Oh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me?
No, hey, I'm just doing my job here.
You know you're cute when you blush.
Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much.
Right. Can you just tell me what it was you do? Well, no. You had your little hopes up, didn't you?
Oh boy. I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying here with you?
Oh, you're amazing. What an amazing power of observation. You must be one of those famous detectives like on television.
Oh, no, not me. I'm just a lawyer.
Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you look for clues in the garbage? Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers.
Oh boy. She's fun to voice. In an obnoxious way. What can I present her? Let's just try the tried and true attorney badge.
Excuse me, but I'm a witness, police witness, you understand? How could I possibly give you any information in good conscience? Me, the witness. It's just like those movies.
What can I do to provoke her? What if I look at this again? Maybe later. You can see inside the room pretty clearly from here. I think it would be a little difficult to recognize my face from distance though. Talk to her about everything. What can I present? I'm just gonna present her everything. I'm not gonna read this again. I'm pretty sure she's not gonna say anything to me. But, you know, just in case. I'd like to examine her cleavage. Maybe roast beer could be in. He's in! No, he's not. Well, maybe I should just wait here for him to come back. If that wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of a throat I've ever heard.
Oh, so you're the one they say has been looking for me.
Yeah, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagined.
That badge on your collar. Ah, so you're a lawyer, are you now?
Yes. Well, yes.
And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please proceed.
Not busy? Then how come no one could get in touch with you?
Something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it?
Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya Fey.
Yes, Maya Fey, go on.
Huh? What a strange reaction.
Oh, cha-cha.
What the fuck is that?
Oh, cha-cha.
Is he a pumpkaboo? Cha-cha-cha. Cha-cha-cha. Cha-cha, cha-cha-cha-cha.
I'm really quite busy here, son.
Didn't he just say he wasn't? A cha-cha. He's doing a little cha-cha.
I can't go taking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible.
Wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow?
Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to present her. Sorry. End of discussion.
What's going on? He refused me before I even got a chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? Your refusal. How can you just refuse like that? Please tell me why you won't take the case.
Well, you see, it's just I'm busy, you see. But the client is Mia
Fey's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands.
Yes, of course I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry, goodbye.
Creep. Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere.
Think not.
Huh? Did you just say something?
I think not, I said.
What do you mean?
I'm terribly, terribly sorry.
No, I haven't done any voice acting work. This is just my God-given talent. Thank you for the compliment, though. Okay, here's the tab.
I'm terribly, terribly sorry. But I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy.
Why?
I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? I've nothing more to discuss with you.
What's going on here? I'm not leaving. You can't make me. I'm gonna bully you. How did you know Mia Fey?
She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day, quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see.
A mission?
You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion, never looked back to that one.
That's quite a painting.
You noticed? That's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Isn't it? The colors, the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. It's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it, not even to you. I wasn't interested. It's not for sale. I'm not buying. Jeez. Okay. Whoops. Really sorry, but I've got nothing to say regarding this matter. Okay.
That's all I have to say. Now that it's been said once, we can just skip through. See if there's anything that he'll respond to. What about the badge? No, he doesn't care about the badge. What about this? He doesn't care about anything. Okay. Fine. Fuck you, pal. Let's go break the news to me, to Maya. It's gonna be sad. Hiya. Oh, you're back. Did you find the lawyer? Well, what do I tell her? Well, see, just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. What person were you seeing? That guy was rotund. Rotund. Portly. What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? I see. I've been abandoned then. Just a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess. 4 p.m. Time's up. What should I do? Do I just leave her and go home? Obviously not. Defend her. I've made up my mind. I'm going to defend you whether you want me to or not. Why? Why? Well... I can't abandon you. You're my waifu's sister. No one is as sad as a person without any friends. I know. I've been there. A long time ago. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side. Nani? Why'd you Nani? Mommy? Mommy? Oh, she did Nani. Nani the fuck? Maya. I won't abandon you. You can count on me. That's so kind of you. How could you say no to that adorable little face? Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here. Right, thank you. Phew, she smiled at last. She looks like skipped it by accident. One last question. You are innocent, right? Yes! And I trust you. So you trust me too, okay? It's a deal. So, what's next? There's something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside of that strange woman's drawer? It was there. It was when I tried to look into the drawer that she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. Good morning, sir. Excuse me, you are? I beg your pardon, sir.
I'm the bellboy at this establishment. At your service, sir. Oh, right. I've just come up to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? I believe our guest, Miss May, is currently using the, facilities. If you've no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please, stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. Wait, no, hey! Why does it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now's my chance to snoop. Oh, we'll snoop around a bit. I almost forgot. Gah! You came back quick. Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there is a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned. Of course, right, sure. Mr. White of Blue Corp? Where have I heard that name before? White. That was his name. My sister told me. White was the name of the guy who ruined me and Maya's mother. Could it be a coincidence? I think not. Oops, I don't want to move. There's a screwdriver sticking out of this half-open drawer. Now's my chance to see what's inside. What do we have here? Wiretap? What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? There's definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. I don't know. I don't trust April May. Like, something about the way she says, Mr. Lawyer. Also, she has a wiretap in her room. There's a story behind all of this. I know it. All right. I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. That's true. You don't need to fuck her to bang the justice into her. For Maya's sake. We're banging the justice into her for Maya's sake. I'll show her my gavel. I'll get to this woman's bottom. Wait, I mean, you know what I mean. Oh, bellboy, still there? Uh-oh. Time to scram. I look forward to tangoing. I look forward to tangoing with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court. Yeah, save my progress. Yeah. September 7th, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 1. Bang.
Court is now in session.
I'm just gonna give him the same one as Grossberg.
Court is now.
No, a little different.
Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant.
Mr. Edgeworth, give the court your opening statement.
Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder, and we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts on this case, Your Honor.
I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then.
If we may call our first witness, Your Honor. The The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Witness, please state your name and profession for the court. Sir, my name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides at the precinct, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please describe to us the details of this murder. Very well, sir. Let me use the floor map in the office to explain. The body was found by the window here. And the cause of death? Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt force object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon even in a girl's hands, sir. The court accepts the statue as evidence.
They're still calling it a statue. Floor plans added to the court record.
Now, detective. Yes, sir. You immediately arrested Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence.
Maya Fey's arrest.
As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were 2 people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. The merry moment, you say? Very well. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony.
Whoosh.
Schmeck. Hey, Maya threw something at me. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in the witness's testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. Then the witness eventually slips up and says something wrong. It worked a lot of times. I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. The old, I saw the person standing over the dead body argument. Yeah. From a building over. How did she see her? Interesting. We'll see. All right. Let's give this a try.
Something the matter?
No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. Why was she looking out the window, for one? And how did she see from that far away, for 2? And 3, Maya was slumped down, like, below the window. So the most she could see is, like, a foot. How did she see the body, you know? We'll see. It's been a long time since I played the game, so I've forgotten a lot about it. Super sus.
As soon as the phone call... Wait, I already read this. I don't need this. Okay, as soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were 2 people there already. The defendant... Oh, wait, I have to press everything. Duh. Hold it!
Who did you say you got the call from?
Hey, pal, don't play dumb. You know who. The call was from the customer at the Gateway Hotel, right across the crime scene.
Okay, I pressed. Not sure it did much, though. Right. Please continue.
Oh, that was present. Back.
Hold it! Detective Gumshoe, how long would you say it took between you receiving the call and your arrival at the scene of the crime?
Right. I'd say it was about 3 minutes.
That's pretty fast. Our motto this month is quick response. That's how I got there before the killer even got away.
Indeed. So, tell us who the two people you found at the scene were.
Yes, sir. Defendant, Miss Maya Fay, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Press. Are you absolutely sure it was us? Listen, pal, your dumb act will only get you so far. With her funky hippie clothes and your spiky hair, you two stand out like suspicious people at a crime scene. Well, he does have a point about her. She is pretty unmistakable. I should pick my points to press with a little more care. Okay, fine. I immediately arrested Miss Fay. Hold it! Why is that?
What's your reason?
What a press. Why? We had a witness account describing her. Hold it! Hold on just 1 second. Yeah? If I heard you correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence. She did it, correct? Huh? Did I say that? Me? I heard you say it.
I heard you say it.
I heard you said it. Exactly what is this suspicious woman in pink's claim? Oh my god, my brain. I forgot about. Exactly what about the suspicious woman's in pink's claim was hard evidence? Wow, that was a fumble. What? Miss May isn't suspicious, and she isn't pink, pal. Well, I guess she is pink.
That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, detective?
I guess pressing can have its advantages. ... Yeah! Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor.
Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again.
Hard evidence. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results show the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. How you like that? That's my hard evidence. Hard.
Before we begin our cross-examination, I have a question for you, Mr. Detective.
Your Honor?
Why didn't you testify to this vital piece of evidence the first time?
I know. I'm a real embarrassment, and I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir.
Try to be more careful. Very well. The defense may begin the cross-examination.
Yeah, it is sus. Super sus. After securing... Okay. I found a memo written in blood. On it, lab test results show that it was the victim's blood. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the name... Okay. I have a hunch here. Because when Phoenix was looking at the body, he said that she probably died instantly. So, death was instantaneous. Objection. Detective Gumshoe, There's one thing I want you to clarify for me. You say that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey. That's really what you're saying? What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it! Who else could have? You have it backwards, detective. Backwards? The victim is the one person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, detective. Immediate death, though I shouldn't laugh about death. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately. But no butting your way out of this one, detective. Order! Oh, order! The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately couldn't have had the time to write anything down. Slam dunk, swoosh!
Objection! Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report?
When? The day after the murder. It was the day after the murder. The prosecution's point...
The prosecution's point being?
Tisku.
That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor.
What?
A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object, but there is a possibility that the victim lived for several minutes after the blow.
Sounds like bullcrap.
I received these results this morning.
No way! Definitely sounds super sus.
Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine the victim did have a time to write Maya. That is all.
I see. Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known this was going to... You'd have something like this up your sleeve.
Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say?
You're a sham, Mr. Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth, I've heard there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. What reason could you possibly have had to request a second autopsy report?
Mr. Wright, the defense will refrain from personal attacks on the prosecution.
I guess that was a little low, but you know. Tisk tisk.
No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, say what you will. The evidence in this report is undeniable. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood. The court accepts the evidence.
Dun, 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 dun.
Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer. I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes. Darn, this isn't good. The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor, innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes.
Uh-oh, it's that time.
Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand.
Exactly what part of her is innocent? Yeah.
Witness, your name, please.
April May, at your service.
Order! An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd.
She always has her nyan nyan going, like, nyan nyan, nyan nyan.
The witness will refrain from wanton winking.
Aw, yes, Your Honor.
This is not good. She's already capturing the hearts of every man in the courtroom. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred?
Gee, I was in my hotel room. I checked in right after lunch.
This hotel is directly across from Faye and Cola office.
That's right, big boy.
Please testify to the court with what you saw.
It was 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know. And then, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was that mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. Then the woman with the long hair, she kind of just slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little itsy bitsy bit. Wink.
Wow, that makes me dizzy. Breathy makes you dizzy. Well, Your Honor, I say, it is remarkable solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any... wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright? What about my cross-examination? Oh, I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm, didn't you? Yeah, firm. Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Mia Fey's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies. Hey! How dare you! Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness? Of course! I'm gonna punch her in the boob. Water. I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination. If only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. It was 9 at night. Okay, press. Why did you do that?
Huh? Why? Why what?
Why did you look out the window? Were you expecting to see something?
Oh, well, gee.
What? That's it? She can't get out of this question that easily.
I sort of, boing, had a feeling.
Well, I have a feeling she's trying to avoid the question. Maybe I should press a little harder on this one. Yes. Let's see how far I can run with this. Surely you must have had a reason to look out your window at that time of night. Objection! Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness.
Badgering?
You insist on needling her on these trivial questions. I really don't think it should be allowed. Yeah, stop him. Now, poor girl. Order. Mr. Wright, you have been warned. The power of boners. The power of boners. They're all big shrimps. Poor girl? What about poor me? You looked out the window. What did you see next? Woman with long hair being attacked. Okay.
do you know she was the defendant?
Well, you know, she had a girlish physique. Women know these things. Look, I just know, you know, okay?
There was only one person at the scene of the crime with a short girlish physique. The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor. He's right. I'm gonna lose. That was the wrong thing.
What?
Miss May, I'm willing to bet that you saw nothing. Did you really see the defendant at all? Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this?
Yeah, what is the meaning? Somebody tell me, because I'm clueless. About this, I mean.
Okay. If you had really witnessed my client, my affair, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique.
Gasp!
No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. I bluffed my way into this one. I had no idea. The testimony is bogus.
But...
Still, we don't know if she was dressed like that the night of the murder.
Yes, we do. I saw her. She was, Your Honor. I saw... Exactly. And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May?
Row!
What the heck? Rowler.
What are you trying to say? You mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think that trifling little details were necessary, darling.
Miss May.
The court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise.
Your testimony again, if you would. Damn, I almost had her.
I did see everything, I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and then ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with the weapon. I saw it, I did. That clock, the kind of statuey clock, the thinker, I think. Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you?
A. How did she know it was a clock?
I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination.
The clock's workings don't even work, like the mechanical parts aren't in there. So, how did she know it was a clock? Pretty sus. I did see everything. The victim was the woman. She dodged the first attack to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. She hit her with the weapon. The kind of statuey clock, the thinker, I think. A clock? Didn't this come up in another testimony recently?
Well, don't look so sour, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win them all.
No, but I have a feeling I'm onto something now. Okay, I guess I should just present. Objection! Objection! Miss May, what you said just now was quite
Revealing.
revealing. You'd like that, wouldn't you, naughty Mr. Lawyer? You just said that the statue of the thinker was a clock. But there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person, much the same position as you, recently called this a clock too. And he was found guilty of murder.
Order! Order!
Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock? Oh,
This witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with the trivial concerns.
Yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright.
Objection! But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before.
Well, only once.
Objection sustained.
You may continue to question the witness.
Phew, that was close. If he stopped me there, the trial would be over. Huh? What? So what happens now? What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock? What? That's... because I heard it? Yes, I heard it say the time. So you've been to the law offices of Fay & Co? No! Hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room. Yeah.
The law offices of Fay & Co, where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel.
She couldn't have heard it. There's no inner workings to the clock right now. It was full of evidence.
She could easily have heard the clock.
Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied?
Nuh-uh.
No way.
No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because she couldn't have heard it. You were at the hotel. There's no way you could have heard the clock go off in the building next door. I mean, she couldn't have heard it because there were no inner workings to the clock.
You have proof that she couldn't have?
Yeah, I do. The clock itself.
Amateurs. Listen to me, Mr. Wright. In the courtroom, proof is everything. Without it, you have nothing. You are nothing.
Then I would like to propose a test to see if she really could have heard it.
The prosecution denies your request.
What? On what grounds?
This is a trivial matter with no direct bearing on the case at hand.
Indeed. Objection sustained.
Damn! Time to switch directions. Quick! Ready to proceed, Mr. Wright? I'm not satisfied. She couldn't have heard it. Okay, I didn't read the second one. It couldn't have rung. Okay,
My bad.
Your Honor, members of the court. It is inconceivable that the clock is in question rang because it's empty. That clock is missing its clockwork.
How could you possibly?
Just take a look right now. Oh! See anything interesting, Your Honor?
It is as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this?
It is as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung.
Therefore, this witness is a big fat liar.
Fat?
Well, Miss May.
Tishk, tishk.
What? Quite a show you've put on for us, Mr. Wright.
He knew the clock was empty? Somehow he knew?
I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed?
I have the answer to this. It's Maya's phone.
If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction. That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it. And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed? Impossible, of course. I have proof. What? Wasn't it you who told me
Proof is everything.
well?
I was listening.
And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves when the clock was removed is...
Phone call. Take that! Take that!
Take a look at this. Huh? That's a very cute phone.
Oh, you have a girly phone.
Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen, this is the defendant's phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Order! Order! The defense's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it. That good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon. I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella.
Let's hear the conversation. So, you want me to hold on to the thinker for you, right?
If you could. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now.
Huh? It's not working? That's lame.
I had to take out the clockwork. Sorry.
Beep. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear that the clockwork was already gone by the time that this was recorded.
Which was well before the witness arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that the weapon was a clock?
Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store was that again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot.
So the witness had seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright?
Yeah, Mr. Harry Butts made it. The witness claims she's seen it before, but this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court. Yeah, nobody's gonna listen. Like, it takes a while for them to be like, oh, she's a bit of a liar, isn't it? And is she? Like, pretty highly suspect.
Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence that will prove the witness had not seen the clock before.
The evidence itself.
Take that.
It's simple. This clock was never in any stores ever.
What? A friend of mine made that clock. Only two exist in the world. And the one that isn't here is in police custody.
Impossible. Everything is sold in stores.
Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse.
Oh, excuse is not on sale today.
Oh, oh, oh. Bah. What's it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die! Whoa, whoa. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is quite raw, and the witness will remain calm. Oh, silly me. Did I, lose it? I guess I did. Wink. Scary. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because you had heard about it. The witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock. She heard? That is correct, Your Honor. There's no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof. Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me the evidence proving that the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock.
Wiretap?
Have a look at this. Oh, that? I found this in Miss May's room. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May, were you wiretapping the victim, Miss Mia Faye's phone? Were you not? Oh, you were, not were you?
Dorito.
Oh. Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure it is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness has his vision perception of a wiretap. This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if it was the case, which it is not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone?
We just heard her say it was.
Can you prove that? I think not. Yes, I can. Oh yeah? I think I can. It's simple. What? Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock is the phone. Take that. I present the defendant's cell phone. Again. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on to for me. Again? What's it this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like a statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong?
Objection!
Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does that seem amused to you?
Does she seem amused to you?
The defense demands an answer. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May, shut up, all of you! What gives you the right to, you lawyer?
didn't read that part fast enough. It disappeared.
It's not fair. All of you ganging up on me like this. Oh, so I'm the bad girl, is that it? Is that it?
That did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now. Now to deal with the final blow. Why the wiretap? Why did you tap her phone? Answer the question.
Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Is it tippity-tapping or irrelevant?
Gah. She's saying exactly what Edgeworth wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I'd hardly call that irrelevant.
While the court does not condone the defense's tone of voice, he has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have any explanation for the court? Can you prove you had nothing to do with the murder even though you tapped her phone?
Ha! I'd like to see her pull that off.
Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil, evil grin. You were probably thinking, I'd like to see her pull that off, weren't you?
Damn, she's good.
Well, you're not the first man who thought that, and of course, I can and will.
You can't be serious. No way.
Way, I say, way. Oh, and I assure you, I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer.
Humph.
Okay, so the killing happened at 9 at night? Why, that's just when I was getting room service from that sweet bellboy.
Room service?
Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee, you know, like normal coffee, but cold. If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts, and then you have regular cold coffee.
Iced coffee?
Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy.
No, we didn't claim she did it. We just were like, why did you tap her phone? You're acting suspicious. You acting suspicious. Stay hydrated, folks. Ergo, the witness was not on the scene at the time of the murder. Bang. So, where does this leave us? Oh, that was supposed to be in Judge's voice. Just imagine. It is my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. The testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Fey, commit murder. No, they're going to let her. No, they're going to let her just walk away. There's no way I can win this unless I tie Miss Why did it do that so slow? Unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow. Well, does the defense have anything to say? Well, come on, think of something. Call the bellboy. The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it.
I think you've sunken quite low enough already.
Objection!
I object to the calling of the bellboy. Why? What's your reason? Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to call it as witness. Condition? If Miss May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss May was not the killer, and thus is innocent. I don't think she's the killer. And thereby, you must also accept that the verdict is guilty of my effect. Now that I won't accept. That's bull. And yes, invisible titty smacking bottle. The bellboy would say anything for her, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that the bellboy's getting some.
That is my condition.
What? I'd better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise, mine will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do? Accept the condition.
Give up.
Alright, I've got nothing to lose except for, well, everything. Understood. I accept your condition.
Fool. You fell right into my trap.
Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs. Very well.
The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand.
I believe we're
ready for the witness to testify.
He certainly does look like a bellboy. Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service.
The tea set looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony.
Very good, sir. I am the head bellboy at the Gatewater Hotel in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call at 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked me for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May, herself.
I see. The defense may begin its cross-examination.
I'm gonna press the shit out of this guy. Alright, I'm ready.
I hope.
This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder now, Maya will be finished. I'm the head bellboy. Okay, we don't need to press that. I believe I received a call at 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. Press. Hold it. Are you sure it was Miss May on the phone? Absolutely, sir. How can you be so certain? I checked Miss May in personally, sir. Not only did I see her in all of her stunning radiance, I also heard her voice. And then I saw them, and I... The point being, I remembered her quite well, sir. He saw the booba. He was like, booba.
Yes, what then?
9 on the dot, you say? Yes, I confirmed that detail several times. She was watching a program on TV and wished to drink after she finished, sir. 9, the time of the murder. I brought her it at precisely the requested time, of course. Okay, let's look at the evidence. Where's the thing that tells me what time it was that she died? There's nothing that says what time she died. Okay. Precisely 9 then? Precisely, exactly, and most definitely, sir, 9 p.m. How can you be so sure? Miss May was quite insistent that it be brought then. Oh, bellboy, tee-hee. I'd like iced coffee at exactly 9 p.m. Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on her door at the crack of 9, sir. why would she be so particular about the time? And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself.
Hold it!
Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. You sure it was Miss May herself? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely? Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine. How come you're so very certain? Well, when I brought the room service, sir, the guest, sir, favored me with, an embarrasser, sir. Oh, embracier. Embarrasser. Embracier is like the French word for embrace? It's French for kiss, sir. Not a French kiss, sir. More like a peck on the cheek. This guy's a real shrimp. Why would she have done that? I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. It was a moment I shall never, ever forget, sir. Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. It's no good. There's nothing here. Is that it? Uh-oh, did I pick the wrong option? Finally, you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this tedious cross-examination here. It was a bit tedious. It wouldn't make me for sad. Protest. Yes, does the defense have something else to add? One last question. Let me ask one last question. Objection! Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone on long enough. Now, Mr. Wright. All right, Mr. Wright. I'll give you one more question, and that's all. Okay. This is really it now. This is my last chance. What do I ask him about? Room service. Tell me again about room service. Again, sir? At exactly 9 p.m. I delivered the service to... No, that's not the room service I'm talking about. I'm talking about those 2 glasses that were there. I delivered room service to Miss May in room 303. The guest had requested an iced coffee. $18 with the charge, I recall. I see. Huh? $18? Doesn't that seem a bit expensive? Yes, well, iced coffee for 2, you know. And we don't... I read that as shrimp. And we don't skimp on the ice, sir. What did he just say? What did you just say? No, the room is in view. It's that it was 2 people. We saw 2 cups. Rather quite. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Was someone else staying in Miss May's room? Objection. I object. That was objectionable. No. Objectionable. This witness will answer the question. Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you see, you didn't ask. Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Yes, quite. It was, good, the good barrister there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... He asked me not to mention it if it wasn't specifically asked, sir. Edgeworth, you're being real suspicious. Oof. You fool! I've done it! I've won!
Miss April May checked in the twin room with a man.
A man?
Correct? Yes, sir. Then, when you brought the room service, you didn't see that man in the room? That's right, sir. Your Honor, we have just learned that there was another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Wright, who is this other person? Simple. It was...
The man Miss May was with?
the man who checked in with Miss May. Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Miss May was tapping the victim's phone. And yet Miss May herself has an alibi for the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. My, what a convenient little setup. But it's too late.
Too late?
I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court.
Oof. Upstart. Amateur. These accusations are ludicrous.
Enough. The court acknowledges that the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood?
Yes, Your Honor.
That is all for today, for the trial of Maya Fey. Court is adjourned. Dang.
This is a good time to take, end the stream, I think. We'll finish up this, save, and then my voice can get a rest. But this was very fun.
Mr. Wright, you were amazing in there.
Really?
I think I might be your newest fan. Oh, I was just doing my job, you know. Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool, too.
Huh?
That face of his, with his eyes wide and trembling lips, it sent shivers up my spine.
If you say so.
So, what happens with me? Do I get to go home now?
Well...
No, I don't think so. Not yet. Oh, I see. But I got a great lead in today's trial. A lead? That man with Miss May. He's the key. Oh, I get it. What happens to Miss May after all, anyway? I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed. Yes, sir! I'm going to find out more about this man. Do you think he was the one who... Maybe so. Sis. Don't worry. I'll find him by tomorrow, I promise. I'm counting on you.
Determined face.
I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. But now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was lies. In fact, there was only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. The victim dodged an attack, then ran to the right, but she was caught and struck. I don't know how much good this will do to me at all. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in that detention center, and it's up to me to set her free. To be continued. But my boob is blocking the continued, so you just have to take my word for it. Okay. We'll turn on the music.
Oh, we already saved. I'll turn on the music for my outro time. Yeah. Give me some music. We're ignoring this. Ignore everything she has to say. We'll see it again tomorrow. Shh. There we go. Okay. Hi! Okay. I had a lot of fun today. My voice is a little bit tired, but that's okay. It was 3 hours of continuous talking. And it was good practice for me. I need to talk more and get better at talking, since streaming is a lot of talking to yourself. But I'm glad that you all came. It was a lot of, I already said it was a lot of fun, but it was a lot of fun. And I hope you guys really enjoyed it, because I certainly did. Oh no, my hands, they're falling off. And I'm looking forward to doing it again next week. Since the Windbloom Festival is ending, we're probably going to have more than one of these streams next week, which should be fun. And we're going to take a break between games. Like, I'm gonna do the first game, and then after the first game, we're gonna do a different game. Just because doing nothing but Phoenix Wright for a really long time might be a little boring to people. So I'll let everybody, like, help decide what the next game will be after this. Yeah, I'm glad you made it a little bit, Eurexia. But tomorrow, we'll stream it again tomorrow, and it'll be an art stream, so you'll get to see more of the Hime Hajime picture, and looking forward to that. I'm hoping, don't quote me on it, but I'm hoping to finish it tomorrow. But no promises. I'd really like it to be done because the week after that, next Sunday, I want to work on a new outfit. I think that could be fun to stream. And that way I can use VDraw without my butt violating TOS. I have a cute little sweater outfit that I did art for a while back. Oh, let me go to just chatting. Just chatting. Okay. But yeah, I did a reference, like when I was first figuring out what I wanted my design to be. I did one of the outfits, and it's like a cute outfit with glasses and a sweater and leggings and no shoes for the feet game. And I think I want to try to do it. I think it would be fun. So yeah, that's the plan for next Sunday. So only if we finish Hime Hajime this Sunday. So let's all pray. If we don't finish it this Sunday, then I'm gonna probably try to work on it during the week too. But yeah. Thank you all for coming, and I'll see you tomorrow for an art stream.